Well, since I started putting my videos on YouTube, I figure I should improve my videos a bit to improve my video stabilization. It's quite jerky when I'm trying to use a normal selfie stick and taking videos with it. I wanted a gimbal that is very basic, very minimal, something that doesn't take too much thinking to use. And this VICOOL Vimble 2 seems to have what I want, which is a selfie stick and video stabilization. This setup is great for using both cameras on my phone, the front and the back camera. So in this video, I'm going to show the basic features I need as the average person who wants to capture moments to share with you. Plus, maybe a few quirks and disappointments that I discovered as I was trying to use this. But there are times where I do want to use an external microphone, a lapel mic, to get better audio during recording, and this setup was really disappointing. Now let me be clear, it's not the gimbal's fault. Maybe this is more for the cell phone makers out there. Maybe they can adjust their headphone jack someplace else so that we could use it in all these gimbals. Not that any phone makers out there are watching my video, but hey, just throwing it out there. There is one setup where you can use the back camera along with a lapel mic, and with this setup you're gonna have to put the camera on backward. In order to get that back camera to the correct position to capture what's in front of you, hold down the joystick until that camera rotates 180 degrees. In this setup you could pretty much get what you need. Obviously your view on screen is blocked a little bit. Take a look right here on my screen. I'm just standing it straight, and as you can see, a portion or a small part of the gimbal is showing through. There are some quirks in this setup. You have to be really careful not to tilt that camera too low, because you will get a piece of the gimbal in your picture, and that's not what you want. In this setup, you can't use selfie mode. Let's turn the camera around and see what we can do. Keep an eye on my phone here. Can you see that? Yep, my phone is turning off and on. See my power button here? It's protruding out, so it's causing a problem. The power button on my phone is being squeezed by the clamps. This is not going to work. You know, with the phone case on, the button is not protruding, so let's give this a try. As you can see, the thickness of the case means the phone is not snugly fit into the clamps. It could pop out during use, and that's a risk I'll just have to take. Let's see if the phone will remain power on in this setup. Alright, this setup will at least work in selfie mode with the phone cover and external mic, but the setup now blocks the rear camera. Another big disappointment here. There is one quirk in the selfie setup. The left and right movement will be as normal, but the up and down movement is going to be slightly different. When you push the joystick up, the camera is actually going to be moving down. The same holds true for if you push the joystick down, the camera is actually going to be moving up because you are in the selfie mode camera. Alright, success in setup with external mic. Overall, the gimbal feels pretty nice in the hand. It's pretty lightweight. The tripod gives an added length to the gimbal. There was no instructions on how to extend. Just hold the top two rings and pull, and that should extend it out. So let's go out and test out some of these features. This first video clip is testing out the onboard mic on my cell phone. This test failed. The audio wasn't good quality. There was wind blowing and my voice just wasn't strong enough to make it sound good. I muted the audio but left the video on. As you can see, the video is pretty smooth with a gimbal. This next clip is taken by the back camera, and with comparison you can see that the gimbal side is a lot better than just the regular handheld. And I'm just walking normally. I'm not doing the Charlie Chaplin walk. With the handle extension, I can get my camera down lower to get a lower view of things. And isn't this dog just the cutest dog you ever seen? He comes running though when he sees me, even though I don't really give him anything. But he follows me all the way to my gate and then he disappears. Oh, and don't tilt the camera too low to the ground. Go about 50 degrees or so, otherwise your camera will automatically turn. These are some cinematic videos that I took with the gimbal on. And I did slow it down a little bit, but note that I did not use any software stabilization for these test footages. They're strictly straight from using the gimbal on my cell phone. There are many YouTube reviews on this gimbal already, so if you need more details and how-tos, go ahead and search YouTube for those other videos. So the important things to me in trying to figure out what I want in a gimbal was selfie stick so that I can take photos and videos, video stabilization so I can get less jerky video footages, small, lightweight, and yes, this is not small, but it's kind of in the middle compared to the others, and something that's not too expensive. This one I got for about $80. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you liked my video. If you did like it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, okay? And if you're new to my channel, push that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new video uploads. Until next time, see you later.